Всім привіт, це Юлія Ярмоленко, і ми з моїми колегами продовжуємо працювати на республіканському з'їзді тут у Мілвокі, штат Вісконсин. У понеділок Дональд Трамп офіційно оголосив свою кандидатуру на посаду віце-президента. Це Джей Ді Венс, сенатор від Огайо. І ми розпитали у делегатів республіканської партії та інших політиків про те, що вони думають про цю кандидатуру і про позицію Джей Ді Венса щодо України.
I think it's a brilliant pick, and I love how President Trump goes outside the box, and I think that he picked someone that will be strong and support the America First agenda.
I think he's an amazing pick. He was definitely at the top of President Trump's list, and I think he brings a lot to the table. Not only does he have a military background, but he's a millennial. I think we can attract a lot of new voters, the next generation of leadership.
He's 39 years old. By the time he's done with this cycle, he'll be the age Kennedy was when he was elected, 43. And I think it's a great, perfect pick for Trump if he wants to continue his legacy.
I'm all for supporting our allies and supporting, helping folks out around the world, but we also have to be fiscally responsible for America first and foremost. We can't help anybody if we're trillions of dollars in debt. The same way you wouldn't, if you were going broke at home, you couldn't support a poor family that was next to you or a homeless family next to you.
As the Trump administration gets in, they're going to ask more from the European allies. The Americans want to see more from the Germans, want to see more from the French. We're not going to abandon Ukraine. But I think that American people, here you can ask around, want to see a little more contribution from our European allies.
I think it's real important as a leader of the world, the United States, to help allies. And I believe that Ukraine is an ally. You don't like to think about, what's going on over there is terrible. And I think the misperception was that they don't want to help Ukraine, but they want to have everybody chip in and help Ukraine. So I don't think there's anything to worry about the United States if Trump gets elected not supporting Ukraine.
Quite frankly, I'm very supportive of Ukraine. I want to see the Ukrainians stop and defeat Vladimir Putin in Ukraine, because to me it's very obvious if we don't do that, Putin will move on to Poland or one of the stands. And at that point, the NATO accord will kick in. And when I'm a military dad, my son's active duty, it will become a lot more expensive in both treasury and blood if Putin is not stopped in Ukraine. So, the president, the vice president, that's one branch of our government. I'm a firm believer in the legislative branch, which is what I belong to.
Ми лишаємося у Мілвокі. Дивіться «Голос Америки» українською. Стежте за нашими соцмережами, щоб не пропустити найважливішого із республіканського з'їзду.